Hello, friends. Stephanie Zima here, My Way of Life Coaching. And tonight I am going to talk to you a little bit about fears and fear of rejection and what you can do about it, how it shows up, and yada, 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 yada. All of that stuff is important if you're building a business online to know about it and to overcome it. Because if you are falling prey of your fears, chances are you're not doing much with your business. And so many of us are falling prey of our fears, and therefore we're going to get stuck. If you're new to me, I help network marketers, online entrepreneurs, social sellers, whatever you call yourself, influencers, anyone with an online business, how to get off this emotional roller coaster, how to get in charge of yourself, really get in touch with your authenticity, and get onto a solid foundation that is a necessity for you to build any kind of entrepreneurial business online, right? Okay, so today we want to talk a little bit and dive a little bit more about into fears, into understanding fears and how they would show up in our business. Okay, fear of judgment is one of the biggest fears, I would say, that I've ever had. Like, I was feeling afraid that I was getting judged, especially entering network marketing, right? There's so many MLM haters out there that are upset about people that are selling products on an MLM. And we hear this, right? We hear the objections. We're hearing that it's a pyramid scheme and that all these things. We're hearing this, and we don't want to be judged. So reaching out to strangers, especially because I also specialize on the cold market sales. If you're reaching out to strangers, there can be some mean comments, and there you have to be able to take them, and you have to be able to stand behind your beliefs and all the things that you're doing. So when you are in the sales, right, you could get judged by people simply because you are in an MLM. You could be judged because you're maybe be seen as pushy or annoying or even desperate, and that is where people will judge, right? They will judge. Now, the way how I was thinking about this for myself was, I was looking at my compensation plan for the company that I was working with, and I was thinking to myself, hang on a second, this is not something that is a pyramid scheme. Okay, so that's number one. You have to really sit there for a minute and think this through. How is your compensation plan? How is this panning out? Do you need to recruit people? Will they then push you up? Will this possibly look like a like a pyramid scheme? Is there some truth to that accusation, so to speak, or is there not? And when I did that in my company, I came to the conclusion that, hang on a second, this is not a pyramid scheme. I get money if I sell product. I get money if somebody wants to build a business. I get money if I just refer somebody. And they can do whatever they want to do. They can be in, out, order, not order. It didn't matter, right? So I could not see how this could possibly be a pyramid scheme. There was no thought in my mind. So I was able to overcome my fear of judgment by simply looking at the facts. Okay, so that is something that you might want to do. Another fear would be the fear of failure. Okay, why it happens? It's often that we just have doubt in our own abilities. We just don't trust that we can do it. We really, literally do not trust that we can do it. And it's a paradigm situation where maybe somebody in your past didn't show you how to do certain things, or didn't teach you how to do certain things, or, was having enough trust in you. And that is what, if you want to overcome the fear of failure, you have to start the work not by simply trying to do it. You have to start the work by elevating your levels. What state are you in? Are you in apathy? Are you in grief? Are you in, any of those lower states. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you want to go into my online course. You find that at www.walkitfree.com, or check out the link up here. You find that there in my online course, but you want to work through those levels, okay, of your state to get yourself into mission, because the fear of failure is somewhere in your paradigm, is in your belief system, and you have to start there. You have to change that belief there in order for your actions and habits to be able to grasp, and you're being able to push through the fear of failure because you're building trust within yourself, if that makes sense. Another fear would be the fear of failure, right? Oh no, we just talked about the fear of failure. The fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown is often or shows up when you start to overthink something. So if you are every conversation you're having, you're going to start overthinking it. That would be the fear of the unknown. You don't know how this is going to go. Or if you are not continuing with conversation, that also is the fear of the unknown, because you don't know how is this going to pin out. So you just kind of stop having those conversations. The fear of losing relationships is very predominant. Women especially do not want to be alone. We do not want to be alone. And again, here, the way how you work with that is literally by building trust and confidence within your own ability, within your own self, and then look for the social proof that people who are higher up in rank already than you are, they will always take you in. You will find new friendships, even if you may lose some, but you will find a new tribe. You will not be alone for forever. But it takes a minute of courage. You have to have some courage to get through this plateau in order to get that, and recognize that you may be losing these relationships, but you're gaining other relationships that are more beneficial for you as well. And yeah, just in general, the fear of personal inadequacy is huge. If your belief is not good enough, you are not going to persuade anybody. That's just what it is. If your belief in your company is not good, if your belief in your own abilities is not good, if your belief in the products are not going to be good, you are not going to like tell anybody about it, right? You just won't. You just will not share about it. And no matter how much money you want to make, or how you see this as an opportunity for yourself, if you are not believing that the product that you are selling is going to be good, you are not going to do the action that it will take for you to actually overcome that. So in order to change some of those things, right, you need to really get into your paradigm. You need to unravel who you are, your authenticity, your beliefs, your habits, because in your habits show up where your belief is. Many times we don't even know. We don't know that we are having doubt. We don't know that we have limiting beliefs until we start tracking our habits. And when you start tracking your habits, and you start realizing, oh, I never do this, I never do this, or I'm having a hard time doing that, that's when you are starting to realize, there may be an underlying fear that I have to work on. There may be something else that's going on for me. Maybe I think a specific thought that is holding me back. Do you see? So you have to do a little bit of the work, and then you have to get some clarity around it, and then clarity plus action again will yield your results. So I hope this was helpful today. Let me know some questions in the comments, and please feel free to DM me if you ever have any questions, you want me to train on something specific. Let me know. I would love to accommodate you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.